boom bap is one of the pinnacles of hip hop. So today I'm gonna show you everything you need to know on how to sample for boom bap. So number one, we need to find our sample, and the best way to find a sample is Samplet.io. So boom bap usually samples songs from the 70s, 80s, like older soul samples. So this is what we're gonna also look for. I already got my filters here. So its genre is a funk and soul, then style like jazz funk, jazz hip hop, soul, soul jazz, and from 1970 to 1979. And we're gonna look for a sample.
As I was sitting here all alone.
So I mean, I kind of got lucky here because first sample it's already sounds good, so we're gonna use this. So I'm gonna here copy the link. I'm gonna go to any YouTube to MP3 downloader, and I'm just gonna download the video. So next, what we're gonna do once we have it downloaded, we're gonna go to BPM Finder and we're just gonna drag the sample in, which is gonna give us our BPM of the sample. This is pretty much all we need to sample this song. So I'm gonna drag it in into Ableton, set that up 71 BPM, and here we got our song. So now I'm gonna be looking for a section that I like, but however I'm gonna be careful not too cluttered to not overwhelm the beat. Okay, so I think I found my section. So let's just warp it so everything's on grid, and we got a 4-bar loop right here. Let's see what happens if we just pitch it up a little bit. Okay, so I like this actually pitched down 2 semitones. So we're gonna take that, drag this into our MIDI, and we're gonna slice it on beat by halves. Let's try to play it. If you want my personal help with your beats or your samples, then check out Sample Academy, because Sample Academy is literally the best place for you to learn sampling. You get access to so many courses, samples, drum kits, and to my personal help and a great community. So check out Sample Academy, first link in the description. So let's try to actually create a 8-bar loop with this. I actually like something like this. Okay, let's add some processing to it. So first of all, I'm gonna add Cymatics Origin, which is a free plugin. Then I'm gonna just add an EQ to cut out some lows. Yeah, that sounds good to me, to be honest. So let's try to add drums now. So I'm gonna add a new MIDI track, and I'm gonna go to my drum packs, and I'm just gonna look for a suitable kick. So remember, this is boom bap drums we're talking about, so they gotta be like hard. Let's look for a kick. Okay, so I think this kick right here gonna be quite perfect. I'm gonna convert this to a drum rack. Okay, and then let's look for a snare. I very much like this, so let's try to make our drums. This sounds good to me, so I'm gonna just add some hi-hats at this point. I like this hi-hat right here. I'm gonna take those hats and I'm gonna play around with their velocities. Yeah, this sounds good already. Actually, let's add an open hat or a crash. Okay, I'm not sure about that crash, but let's leave it in for now. I actually would leave it like this. I wouldn't even add anything more to not make it too complicated, but one thing that I think is gonna make it sound really good is just Cymatics Diablo. Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty much it. I would just add a bass to it as well, and I would actually call it done. So let's just find a nice bass. I think I like this sound. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take an EQ. I'm gonna disable all of those, and I'm just gonna make a low pass filter. And let's listen to the bass. Do we hear it? And let's try to follow the bass right now. Okay, so I think I got the bass, so let's just try to listen to it with context. So one thing I want to just do is I want to make the sample mono, because there's a lot of stereo information in the sample and it just kind of throws off the balance. Let's just add a little bit of processing. I'm gonna just add a saturator, the master. I might just add a little bit of compressor and a little bit of a limiter. And this is pretty much the complete beat. Let's just structure it out a little bit. And this is gonna be the complete boom bap beat. If you're serious about learning how to make crazy sample beats, come join Sample Academy. You will get my personal help, tons of samples and drum kits, full learning resources, and an awesome sampling community. Click the first link in the description and I'll see you inside.